And now the starting lineup for your Philadelphia 76ers. At small forward, 6'5", number 8, Zach LaVine. At the other forward position, 7'3", number 50, Trent Frazier. Starting at shooting guard, 6'4", number 77, DJ Edgecombe. At center, 7 foot, number 21, Joel Embiid. At guard, 6'3", number 0, Tyrese Maxey. The head coach for the Philadelphia 76ers is Nick Nurse. This is your Philadelphia 76ers.
And the starting lineup for Miami. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Butler, then there's Powell, and it's Curry in at point guard. And for the 76ers, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Frazier and it's power forward. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Wiggins with a screen on Maxey. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
I love it when Wiggins is aggressive on offense, especially when he's near the rim.
Pass to Edgecombe. They set the pick. And here's Embiid. Philadelphia moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Unloads. Edgecombe, no good. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for Miami. Their last encounter in Miami.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed free points and just couldn't convert.
Now here's Maxey, coming off a 22-point game against Charlotte. Frazier with the bucket.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hand. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
Curry passes to Butler. Inside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And down it goes. 2 points.
And Maxey's shot selection is diverse. Such a confident scorer.
Curry against Maxey. Powell passes to Curry. And he converts the layup.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Maxey. Pass to Frazier. The 3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. The one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Here's Embiid. Not going to go that time.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Playing with passion, Butler is never scared of a challenge. A wing battles inside.
Now here's Maxey. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid, a screen on Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Shot by Levine, no good. Miami leading by 3. Here's Powell. Here's the 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Frazier. Goes to the fadeaway. Frazier's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Miami. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back to you, Ryan.
Allie, thank you. Miami's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Wiggins outside to snap the cold streak. Joel Embiid with the board.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And his effort carried over to the defensive end. He came away with 3 steals and was a pest in general all night.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Shoots over Curry. And it's Maxey missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Levine passes to Frazier. Philadelphia with another miss. Heat leading by 3. Pass to Adebayo. The kick out, Curry. Miami moving it around. And here's Butler outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from deep. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Come on, fans, get up, get loud. It's your Sixers.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And with the season just underway, here's a quick look at the early power rankings to see where we're at. You look at San Antonio, they've risen to 3rd in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
When I look at the Heat, they've made some mistakes early on, and a drop in the rankings reflects that. They're right in the middle of the pack, and the question now is, can they learn from those errors?
Here's Frazier. He's got 7. Pass to Edgecombe. Clock at 6. And another miss by Philadelphia.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Wiggins outside. Curry surveys. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Maxey passes to Frazier. Back to Maxey. Pass to Frazier. 4-3. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. Heat leading by 6. Down low. They swipe it. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Here's Edgecombe. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
That's got to be a relief. After 3 straight misses, he finally gets one to go.
Butler passes to Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
3-point.
Curry's got 5.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Maxey. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Up top, Wiggins. Fires it. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. 76ers trail by 7. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Greg?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the free ball.
Here's Edgecombe, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Connects from downtown. 7 points in the game.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooter.
Here's Curry, and it falls all over the rim and in. And the Heat lead by 6.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Wiggins, over to the left wing. Here's Frazier, hounded by Wiggins. Now here's Maxey. No good with the triple.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. The 76ers shooting only 39% in the early going. To the paint. Here's Maxey. Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you.
And down it goes. Jam that one home. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers ENT.
Bears checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Norm Powell. Let's see some of the numbers here for Tyrese Maxey. And so Curry will bring it up for the Heat. 6-point lead. Outside Butler. This one for 3. No luck on that one. And Philadelphia has possession. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
The shot by Clayton, no good. Miami leading by 6. And here's Curry. 7 points in the game. From behind the arc. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Miami leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Curry. His scoring sits at around 31 a game, an impressive number. Fires the 3, drills it from deep. Curry's got 10 points.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Powell against Levine. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Heat ball.
And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. Fourth, the Sixers.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Huff. Where the screen. To the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Embiid inside. Working on Ware. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
And the Heat making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number one in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Guys?
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. Wiggins throws it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Edgecombe. And it's Miami with a rebound.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Here's Curry. Back to Powell. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in.
Coming up on the floor for your Sixers, number 0.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. They set the screen. Pass to Edgecombe. Outside Levine. Philadelphia with another miss. For Miami, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Here's where Maxey covering. Miami moving it around. Curry, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
The 3 from Edgecombe. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Maxey. 9 points in the game. Pass to Edgecombe. Up top, Embiid. Clock at 4. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And Curry's got the ball here for Miami. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
For 3, Maxey. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Pass to Curry. Over Maxey. That's good from Curry on the assist by Butler. And now a 4-point Miami lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Everyone, your Sixers EMT.
Wade, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Miami with a change here too. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Ware. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
That one falls.
Hammering the offensive glass, Embiid putting that big size to use.
Pass to Butler. Inside. Here's Adebayo.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
76ers trail by 4. Maxey passes to Embiid. Inside, Embiid gets the advantage.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You can see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Outside Butler. Pass to Wiggins. On the wing, Curry. Maxey covering. The shot from 20 feet out. Curry, no good. Well, the 76ers shooting pretty well at 45%. Embiid, a screen on Butler. Here's Wade. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Curry against Maxey. And that one drops. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They've really gotten away from the three-point shot as they've pulled out in front.
And here's Maxey outside. And Tyrese Maxey with a three.
So locked in from range. Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Second team.
Frazier, he's checked in for the Sixers. Edgecombe comes in for Wade.
Tyrese Maxey.
Miami trailing.
Substitution for your 76ers. Frazier.
1:21 left in the half. Curry passes to Powell. Here's Adebayo. On the wing, Curry. Maxey covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Joel Embiid. Philadelphia shooting the rock well in the second quarter. 55% from the floor. Back to Maxey. 52 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. The shot off that time. Miami has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Outside Curry. Powell outside. Curry against Maxey. Curry, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
From deep. And it's Maxey missing.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Curry passes to Butler. Here's Powell. Now here's Curry. He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
45.
Miami out in front. They lead by a bucket. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood, Jack. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
You know, for Philadelphia, they knew they'd be in for a rough start. The question is, do they have the tools to turn it around? The front office will tell you yes, but they're the ones who assembled the team.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. They've got Andrew Wiggins. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. Norman Powell out there with Butler. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. 76ers trail by 4. Here's Edgecombe. Philadelphia moving it around. Frazier off target from three-point range. And for the Heat, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Here's Curry. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And now it's a 6-point Miami lead.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
How about LaVine showing off the range?
And that's become a more comfortable shot for LaVine as his career has gone on.
Well, I'm wondering, RJ, do you think we'll see a Zach LaVine highlight come tonight?
Yeah, B.A., most nights we normally do. Something else also, I've come to expect shooting sprees from Zach. This man can rattle off 3 and 4 and a quarter like it's nothing.
The 76ers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. For 3, Maxey. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Well, Maxey's offensive output can be overwhelming. He's so fast and has so many ways to attack you.
And here's Curry for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. Oh, Embiid packs it down.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Curry passes to Adebayo. Back to Curry. It's Wiggins on the wing, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Down low. Adebayo with a steal. They've got numbers. Curry with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Here's Powell. Tries again. And here's Butler outside. Rebounded by Frazier. Frazier's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Maxey. On the wing, LaVine. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Back to Butler. Shoots over LaVine. Butler can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Maxey. Embiid against Adebayo. Embiid passes to Maxey. 4 on the clock. Edgecombe, no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Curry, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 20.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And let's see who is on top of the NBA when it comes to blocks. Embiid passes to Frazier. Outside Maxey. For the lead. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Wiggins with a screen on Maxey. Curry passes to Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins with the silky touch at the rim.
He bullies his way around. Wiggins, he's going to figure it out inside.
Back to Maxey. Pass to Frazier. Embiid inside. Pounded by Adebayo. Embiid can't hit.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Here's Butler. Adebayo sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Curry. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Curry's got 22 points. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. They trail by 3. Adebayo against Embiid. And stolen by Adebayo. Curry finds Adebayo. Powell. Rebound by Philadelphia. LaVine's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Frazier. Banked it in off the glass. Frazier's got 9 points.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I tried hard to foresee and envision this." Back over to you.
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And Philadelphia making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Butler on the wing, hounded by Wiggins. Wiggins, no good. 76ers trail by 3. His first shot coming late, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And your Sixers, Hugh and
The Heat making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in.
Damian Mitchell.
And the 76ers with some changes. Huff's checked in for Joel Embiid. Mamukelashvili comes in for Frazier. And it's Levine in for Maxey. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jaquez comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Butler. And it's Curry in for Norman Powell. Philadelphia shooting 47% during this third quarter. Levine against Curry. Lets it go from 11. Curry with the block. And he recovers it.
Wow, that's rock-solid defense on a really good score.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Heat leading by a point. And don't go away. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Let's get loud.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Aaron Wiggins, Zach LaVine out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 4-man spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 24 points.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Pass to Embiid. Outside Levine. Lets it go from deep. Jaquez grabs the board. Miami leading by 3. On the wing, Curry for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Embiid, a screen on Curry. Here's Levine. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
The 3 from Curry. The rebound by Wiggins. And here are the 76ers. 6-point game. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Ooh, Levine with another miss.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Curry. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Embiid. And here's Levine. The Sixers again can't hit.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Now here's Jaquez. Outside, Williams. From deep, Mitchell. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Mamukelashvili's got 6 rebounds in the game. Shot to stop the run. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
Left side Curry. Outside Mitchell. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat. On Friday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. And then on Sunday, they'll be facing Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
And looking at the Timberwolves matchup, it's going to be a very tough one for them. They'll need to be playing at their peak if they're going to steal the win.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Frazier comes in for Mamukelashvili. And it's Wade in for Wiggins. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Levine, that one's good.
Struggling in a game that could still go either way. That basket makes him 1 of 6 in the final period.
Outside Jaquez. Curry passes to Wiggins. Miami moving it around. From the arc. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Levine. Oh, Levine converts in close.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Pass to Curry. Fade away. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Curry's got 13 in the second half.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Here's Clayton. Sinks that one from the post.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
On the wing, Curry. Oh, Wiggins! Over the top!
I've always said, when in doubt, just jump over them, and Wiggins is listening to me.
'76ers trail by 8. Here's Clayton. Up top, Embiid. Here's Levine for 3. Rebound, Miami.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Pass to Wiggins. The 3 from Curry. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact. They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
South Philly, let's get loud and proud for your Sixers.
So for Miami, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Ware. Butler comes in for Jaquez. And it's Powell in for Mitchell. Outside Butler. Pass to Wiggins. Outside Butler. The 3-ball. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Miami leading by 8. Curry finds Wiggins. Let's go with a 3. Another possession. Another assist.
He's nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and commitment to keeping everyone else involved.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Now Curry. Wiggins with a screen on Maxey. The kick out to Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Butler, no good.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Back to Maxey. Takes a 3. And the 76ers another 3.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They trail by 7. Here's Frazier. Beyond the arc. The three is in.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Curry's got the ball here for Miami. They've led by as many as 11. Pulls it from 20. That's off.
Nice work to rise up and secure that miss. Solid rebounding effort from him.
The 11-footer. Rebounded by Powell.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to...
And again, another assist.
And this last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. What a performance he's having.
He's been passing with pinpoint accuracy all game long. Maxey attacking. Cash from downtown.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Curry outside. Outside Wiggins from deep three-point land. Not that time. 76ers trail by 3. To tie it up. Can't get it to go.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky with it.
Here's Adebayo. And another dime for him.
And sure enough, he's just set the single-game franchise record for assists.
Showing that vision, both to find his teammates and to reach for new heights. Now Powell. Now Curry takes a 3. Ooh, it doesn't go.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Maxey against Powell.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Curry fires. He's off from 3.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Levine. The muscle inside from Levine. Wow.
Great to see guys who don't back down.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Second team foul. Shooting for Miami, Curry. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Pulls the trigger. The jumper is good.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
The line for the Heat. Curry. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
To tie it up. And the 3 misses. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Team foul. At the line for the Heat, Curry. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Jimmy Butler. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game. So it's Miami picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
The NBA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jimmy, it seemed like the defensive end was where this game was decided. What was the key there?
That everybody locked into the scouting report, and we had a lot of guys that could switch and guard up one-on-one, take that challenge. But I think, man, all in all, we just played incredible.
That versatility is going to pay off all season. Thanks so much, Jimmy.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now our player of the game.